What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm bringing you a gameplay I'm very proud of. I was playing with some of my friends on the PlayStation 3 tonight, and I was playing around with the light machine guns because I wanted to do something different to try to keep the game more refreshing. And unlike a lot of people, I really enjoy the Acog sight. I know the Acog sight's not really that good at doing anything, but some reason I just find that the extra zoom and the extra challenge just always gets to me. Maybe it's because I don't have the best eyesight anymore, but I love it to death. I especially love the Modern Warfare 3 Acog. I think this is the first Call of Duty game to get the Acog somewhat right. See, in all the other games, they kind of magnify the, well, not over magnify, they kind of like put too much kick on the Acog itself. I'm running hardline here to kind of compensate for it because I know I was going to lose a lot of kills with the Acog, but I was hoping that I could also snatch some kills with it too, since the MG36 is a really strong weapon, and I ended up doing really well this game. But I would like to talk about some couple other things. As everybody knows, we had the whole Raw Instinct thing last night, and I wanted to go ahead and do a continuation video, or just a couple more thoughts on that subject by itself. I know you're probably tired of hearing it at this point, but I'm going to try to keep it to the point where it's not just straight about that. Alright, one of the things you notice a lot of commentators doing is basically putting these flashy intros into their videos. You know, you probably noticed the intro just a while ago that was real flashy, and you've seen me put intros on my videos beforehand. But you also notice that I sometimes don't put intros at all on my videos. And you might think, why is that? Well, a normal person would call me lazy, but it's not that I do it because I'm lazy. Hell, I have a template that I can just double click when I open Vegas, and that intro will be there. I don't do it because you know one thing I don't like watching? I don't like watching intros of stuff. Like, I understand it's more for like a newer subscriber, so I do put it in from time to time just to try to basically reach out there and grab, you know, new people to maybe view and enjoy my content. But for the most part, it's something I don't really enjoy. And generally, if I don't enjoy something, I don't really want other people to have to sit through it either. Like, and that's just one of the cases I'm talking about. Like, for example, how many of you guys watch Netflix? Netflix is a great service. Well, it's a great service, but their selection's a little iffy. I mean, they should put more stuff on streaming, but that's a whole nother video. But one thing I like to do is watch TV programs on Netflix. I'm sure a lot of you guys do. One of the things that I hate about Netflix is having to skip through that intro every time you know, a 30-minute show ends. Luckily on the PlayStation, they do it for you now. So that's pretty cool. But that's one of the reasons I don't really put the intros in a lot. And another people always ask me, think that I don't really put a whole lot of high effort into my videos. And there's a reason for that too. And the reason I don't put a whole lot of high effort in my videos, like, does it really help you to see me, like, point out stuff or put words or text into the video? I do it when it's necessary, when it needs to get the point across. But I'm not going to do it just to do it. You know, the reason is because I don't feel like it adds anything. I think it actually detacts from the video and makes a lot of what I like to call visual noise. Whereas, you know, done tastefully, it can go off right. In my opinion, if done tastefully, my C-nanners get sniped by lefty video. I really enjoyed that, but that's just my opinion. Other than that, I really do like this weapon. This is a really cool weapon, and I'll probably be using this weapon more often. I've been playing a lot with the light machine guns, and I've tend to find that Stalker is almost a must-have for the light machine guns, and they do really well when they're in like high traffic areas or high traffic game scenarios, such as, you know, drop zone or team defender or domination, where you can constantly have people feed into you. And they're very fun to use, to be perfectly honest, and I'm probably going to start putting them more in my repertoire. I'm kind of wondering what Black Ops 2 is actually going to do with the new light machine guns, because I remember David Vonderhaar actually asking, how do you properly balance a light machine gun? But it's been your boy Wings of Redemption. If you could, please leave a rating on the video. And as always, I'm Audi 5000. Peace, pimps. Actually, I just thought about what I was actually going to talk about on the video itself, and I kind of let the entire thing lapse. One of the things I've noticed throughout these videos is that more and more commentators are basically stepping more and more toward centralized content. Almost all of them have a watermark now. Almost all of them have their set intro. Almost all of them have their banner, their t-shirt shop, their everything. And it kind of bothers me that it's going that way, because when I started YouTube to... I'm sounding like a hipster now. I started YouTube as a hobby, and it kind of turned into an income. But it's not sad to me that people are actually out there trying to protect themselves and actually trying to protect the brand and things like this. What's sad to me is people are scared to work with each other because they're scared they're going to give away views. Just like, you know, Max Raw Instinct said nobody out there likes videos. He's right partially. Some people do like videos, but generally they're just smaller channels. And I like a video too. I've been known to like me a video, but not too many people out there still like videos. And I understand why they don't do it, because you're essentially giving away your views, and you don't want to give away your views to someone irrelevant. Example of this would be XJaws and FearCrads. XJaws was the king of the world back in Black Ops. He was the big daddy, the numero uno, number one king of the world. But then he shouted out FearCrads, and now FearCrads just kind of came up to an XJaws type standard. Needless to say, XJaws still gets the views he used to get. But that's what people are fearing. They're fearing that they'll shout out somebody and their subs will lose interest to them and pick them over them. If that makes sense. But I don't know. What do you guys think about it? In the sub box. I'm out at 5,000 this time for real, not for play.